Thank you, Nosy. I was just opening the fridge with that one off. Oh, okay. Damsel in distress. Excellent. We'd like a nice damsel. Plenty of loot and bounty and good drops for this to be had. Let's see if we can get a nice Zor's hyperlink rather than just his normal link. £11 million, 11 million isks in bounties, and these are £11 million. It's not quite right. We do need to go to the neighbouring system though, so that's okay.
Drive active.
So how's our standings looking now? We're currently... No, that's my training. Keep doing that. 8.55. Natural number is 8.28. So 0.72 to go. 0.72 to go. I think that's a pretty good target. I think getting to 10 would take, because you still get diminishing returns as you go closer and closer to 10. You get close. The amount of reward you get for the missions decreases. So I think there's a point where I think we need to cut it to a point like at 9 where we're not gonna. We'll just say, right, that's enough, because otherwise I'll be at it forever.
Warp drive active.
Which is fine, which is fair enough. It's kind of to be expected at some point. So yeah, I think natural 9 would be fantastic. I think we could struggle to do that today. I think Wednesday may be a more realistic day to be able to achieve that. Because if we got especially if we got the mining op tomorrow with Poppy and Joe, I think that's only fair that we'll. Right. Bastion module. Grab the 2 henchmen first. Check out the MTU. There we go. I just want to get rid of those frigates before we start even thinking about anything else. Crawled on as it spawns afterwards. I missed one Pleasure Hub Guard Sentinel. Are they getting away? Are they moving away from us or moving towards us? They're moving towards me. 33. Yeah, they're moving towards us, which is good. Alright, let's start the armor repairer cycle. You need the damsel in your cargo hold. Roger that. We'll go. Try and grab as many bits and pieces as possible. You also need to be very careful in this one. When you blow up one of the hubs, the act of blowing it up will destroy drones that are out on the field. If you're not aware of that. So be careful. If your drones are out, make sure you pull them back in again before the things explode. It's also worth noting that in fleet, if you're in fleet as well, get those drones back in, because it's a good way of losing some Tech 2 drones, or even more expensive augmented ones, if you accidentally leave them out when the station goes up. MTU seems to be MTU seems to be relatively impervious. It's the problem, which is nice, but the drones not so much. There's also a whole another wave of ships that come out after the pleasure gardens have been blown up. There we go. The spider drones are annoying, but they're not, for this ship, they're not fatal. Not by any means. They also seem to be immune to the pleasure gardens blowing up, which is very annoying, because your drones aren't. As soon as the pleasure gardens are out, we'll take care of the... Well, I'll start taking care of the spider drones very shortly. And then we'll take care of the pleasure gardens. Well, I don't want anything hampering my salvage drones, and the spider drones might decide that they're good targets. So before we move on with the blowing up the pleasure gardens, we will take out these drones. Hello, Caroline. Popping before bed. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. How's things? Hope you're doing all right. No, I want those back in, please. Thanks. A long but good day today. Excellent. Glad you had a good day. How's the streaming going? I know I've been popping on and doing some Planetary Annihilation, which I very much approve of. It's a game I've never actually got around to playing. I played its kind of cousins. But I've never played it itself. Slowly getting more good days and bad days, so that's good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. I did PA earlier when our friend left and went back to Eve. Nice. I've played a lot of Supreme Commander in my time, so it's kind of the cousin of PA. I've just lost my retinas, so give me a second, I will be able to see shortly. There we go. It is a pew pew. I really need to get some null sec pew pew underneath my belt. I feel like I'm missing out. Alright, Zor, do you have any nice implants on you today, or are you going to be a bit of a tit? There we go. We've done everything. If you want some fireworks, do this mission in a Thunderchild or a Stormbringer. That's fun. Because you blow up every single section of wall. It's hilariously funny. If you want to try out PA replay on Monday evenings when we do the same time as today, you're welcome to play along with us. Cool, thank you very much. That's very kind. Yeah, a lot. My first computer that I built specifically to run Supreme Commander on max graphic settings. And at the time, it was known for being particularly soft hardware intensive. So it was nice to be able to. I had like SLI linked graphics cards and all that type of stuff, but that was many moons ago. Well before I was married and even met my wife. So yeah, I very much enjoyed the original Supreme Commander. Okay, salvaging is taking place. MTU is done its business. 9.8 million in bounty rewards. I don't think that's going to include a decent implant, unfortunately. I think we're stuck with Zor's custom navigation link rather than his hyperlink, which is a bit of a shame. He hasn't given me a hyperlink in some time. Very much nice. But we do have a hacker card, which is about £9 million in contracts, so it could be worse. Right, Bastion mode's off, MTU's in, we're just waiting for the salvage drones to do their job. Which is fine. And then we'll be done with this one. How's our standings looking now? We're still on 8.55. 8.28. That went up by a... No, that's right. It's the same. Keep an eye on the chat. I may start a giveaway at any time. You've got to be paying attention. Well, there's plenty of salvage to be had anyway. So we're not going anywhere anytime soon. So, skill training wise, as there is a certain fleet, as a certain roam on Friday, we're just making sure that I'm finishing off the last few bits I need for that. Then I've got a few sort of secondary skills that I want to make sure I've got. Armor laying, shield management, warhead upgrades, high-speed maneuvering for micro-warp drives, etc., etc., and marauders. Then medium hybrid turrets with blasters. That'll allow us to fit the Vigilant for Burner Talos. Min-Matter Cruiser and projectiles. That'll allow us to fit the Vanguard. And then, yeah, so as soon as we've done that, we'll be able to basically fly pretty much everything that we need to fly for burners. So we'll be able to do the few burners that I can't currently do. So give it a month, maybe a month and a half, and we'll be there, which is nice. I think we'll be in a decent position. Also, mustn't forget, tomorrow is Omega Tuesday, so if you are an Omega pilot, make sure you grab your 15,000 free skill points from the New Eden store on Tuesdays. They stay in there the entire week, but there's a new one every Tuesday, so you can get extra 15,000 skill points. Even if you're at the stage where you don't use the skill points for anything any longer, it's probably your only way of generating skill points if you're not researching anything. So, you know, it all helps. Wish I could have more than 5 salvage drones out at a time. There used to be like 10 drones, didn't it? A long time ago. And now it's only 5. There's still one ship that you can have 10 drones out for. One. Like special edition ship. It's a special edition cruiser, I think. The Guardian Vexor? Yeah. I remembered. For each level in Galactic Cruiser, you can employ 1 additional drone. Is rain mill going on? Is anyone taking a battle barge? I don't think so, Pepper. On Friday. I think it's very much a it's very much a venture battle fleet. It'll be the first type of thing. It will be the first type of this type of mission that I've ever gone on. So, if I get to go, if I'm able to go, if I'm able to join up with everyone else, then I'm hoping the best people will be Caroline and Joe. Are the best people? Are the best people to ask? So there's we're applying the following fits of ventures with a mix of electronic warfare, polarized angry 2 miners, and there's a T1 version with less tanky weapons and bits and pieces. If you're baiting, I'm not sure if we're baiting because we're going into Pochvan. Well, we might be baiting, but we're just going into Pochvan. So most of you did a battle venture event for my birthday last year. As this was a huge success, we'll be doing it again because why not? This time will be a share event between Joe Lost and myself. We'll also be co-hosting and streaming. Follow us both and have a nice time. Sounds like a target practically. We'll be flying the following fits adventures mix for you are. For this event, you are filament in Pochvan, you need a basic standing of at least 0.1 with Trig and Edencom. Please do this before joining the fleet in preparation. This video explains how to get those standings. Comms for the fleet will be held in my stream's Discord. Any questions, please let me or Joe know, or I'll do our very best to get to you ASAP. Now we're down to the last salvage. So yeah, apparently it happened this time last year for Caroline's birthday, and it looks like it's happening again. I don't know if I'll be able to get on early enough. I don't know. It's kind of dinner time in the sniper household at that point. Bit like the mining fleet tomorrow. It's dinner time. I'm hoping I'll be able to get there, but there's no guarantee I will. Industry implants. That's just for manufacturing, isn't it? Yeah.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.